Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. Yes, so I'm just really happy to announce that my first published poetry book has been out now. And yeah, so it's just being released and it's like you can make a pre-order in Amazon at the moment. So I have posted in my community tab that the book that I'm so blessed and grateful to be able to be a vessel of those words coming from God, from the divine, from ancestors, from his spirit team. So yeah, from the beings of light that I am working with and who are also very protective. Yeah. And yes, so it's just really nice story how I have come a long way since the very first time I had channeled poems as 111 during my first visit in the White Cliffs of Dover. And I did not plan anything like that time publishing it because I was writing um first writing with like about my soul journey, and then suddenly this channelings of poetry, this 133 um came. So yeah, so it's one of the things that I have been manifesting recently. It's 143. Like I think is these are just like my realizations these days that yes, there are things that we want to happen in our timeline, but God, the divine, whomever you are believing in the higher power. For me, it's God, so I'm just gonna say God. And yeah, I'm connecting with Jesus as well. And yeah, I always see. I told myself before that when I ever connect Jesus, like Jesus is my first love. Yeah, so yeah, going back to the poetry book, um, once I get the copy of that, I will it's 222. I will also share my journey, how I have came up to that book. All I can say is whatever you're guided to do, especially in your time of solitude, of prayer and meditation, just take the first step and relish each moment. Okay, so also before I start my reading, I have been seeing a lot of birds in twos. So I'm just guided to share this to you. I've got this a year ago from Eastbourne, one of the seaside towns here in the UK. So I'm currently here in the UK, in London. I'm based in London, but I often go to the seasides. Dover is really my other home here. So and then I also like traveling to different parts of the UK. And yeah, so we've been seeing a lot, even like pigeons like romanticizing each other, kissing, and literally like one on top of the other, you know what I mean? Twice. And I just saw two seagulls flying together, and it reminded me of going back to that poetry book I had there. One of the poems I had written is about two birds flying together. So yeah, so there's really like in the Philippines, I remember I was sharing to my friend, whenever we have a wedding, it's a traditional like Christian wedding in the Philippines. Um, there is always like two like pairs of doves that the newly wed husband and wife are gonna um release these two doves together. Yeah, so it's just really amazing. Take it as how it resonates to you. So they'll just be here during the reading. Yeah, so first we're just gonna do some energy cleansing and protection as well. This is very, very important that we only allow the beings of light and recover this huge bright white light. Speaking of light, I recently had a vivid dream of my grandmother who went back into like in her spirit form, pure spirit form, um 3 years ago. I didn't want to, yeah, 4 years now. Yeah, so she was really dressed nicely, like the way an English woman dressed up, with a very nice summer hat, and she hugged me, and then she went into this bright light. So yeah, she's really my inspiration with the name. Her guidance, I had opened this channel. 143, that's the last heartbeat that I had seen when I had seen her in the physical form. So yeah, this really means a lot to me. It's like, for me, it's her legacy to me, to open up this channel. And I'm just really enjoying it because I'm doing general readings. Mostly here I'm being called to do twin flame readings, but usually in person, like a personal one-on-one reading, I do general readings. It's 555. So if you're interested, you can just email me at vibes143@gmail.com for any inquiries and any suggestions, or you can put in the comment below. Yeah, so let's just begin the reading. And first we're gonna use the this is called the tarot cards. It's really one of the cheapest tarot cards I had bought from, I think it's Waterstones, one of the bookshops here in the UK. So this is how it looks. I really like the art and the color as well. Okay, so let's see. Look, I split the deck. Speaking of twos, the lovers. Yeah, it's just, let's see what energy will come out. Speaking of those, I'm still hearing them. I don't know if you can hear these two kids, two boys playing outside with their ball, basketball ball, but they're playing, like, practicing football. Wow, 10 of cups. And that was 7, 10. Yeah, I don't know how they managed to get in here in our vicinity, because, yeah, Ace of Wands. Well, let me just do some, I can hear the children playing outside. The Tower. Alright, I think I know where this reading is heading. It dropped into my is that calcite? What is I have these 2 crystals as well. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. This 2 crystals I have here, the amethyst and this it is calcite. Yeah, wow. Him tied something. Yeah, but these are like for prosperity, I think. Yeah, and I have this very raw amethyst from Dover. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Let's carry on. Emperor. Ace of Pentacles from the Emperor, followed by the World. Okay. Oh wow, these are really, really huge cards here on the table. Oh, I just really like this Chariot. Was just literally flying out of the set, of course. Wow. These two came together. 2 cards came together. Okay. Let's see if there's more coming out. Whew. There's really this communication vibes. Let's see. Wow. Speaking of 2, it's 90909. 2 of Cups. I think this is a sign that I'm gonna stop it there. Right. Let me just water. It's a nice Disney mag. And look what's written in here. Unlock your imagination. Ace of Pentacles. So I would say, with the presence of Emperor, followed by the World, you know what's coming now. It's just like this Emperor is coming to offer you the world, like just a hand. Look at this. Two hands. Two hands. Two. I would say there can be two in this Emperor energy. Wow, that's 10-10. Oh my goodness. Two in this Emperor that will offer you stability. Stability in love and stability in when it comes to material things as well. Now I'm getting it's really heading to like partnership, romantic partnership. See this Ace of Pentacles and the World, the Hermit. It could be this one person, but I would say it's two energy here coming to you, and it's up to you whom to choose. I think my camera is agreeing with that. Let me just do it like that. Yeah. Right. So I would say there is really this galactic vibes in here with all the presence of stars, and there's really this very, I'm feeling this like someone's feeling the urgency to do it, but at the same time wants to do it perfectly. Like sounds like a perfectionist, but it's just because it involves trust, and then this Emperor might be seeing you that it takes work now to get back your trust. I would say there was like trust issue when it comes to within this connection, I mean, and then there was like disconnection in communication. I would say in communication. So I would say that this one is really looks like the Ankh, an Egyptian symbol. Like I have it here, which I brought from Glastonbury last year. So Egyptian ancestors could be significant to you as well. I think this Emperor had gone through a lot of like going within, but he is now crowned as 12-12. Like I tell you, in just one day I can be flooded with loads and loads of 12-22 of all of these twin babies, twin buggies. And the other day I've seen a lot of pregnant women just one day, or is that just say half of the day. Yes, I see. And I would say that you yourself have take it as how it resonates, but I would say this just reading about two energies, a divine feminine, which could be majority of you watching this, but it could be just take it as how it resonates. And also this, I mean, in your situation as well, in your journey. And then this Emperor now has realized that this Ace of Pentacles, so he might had given the other pentacles like to other people, but all this time he has been reserving this Ace of Pentacles to really the one that, you know, his soul is guiding him to share or give this pentacle with, and that is you. And you have done a lot of work in yourself, and it's just reflected also because when you have deep connection with someone, it's just really reflected in that soul as well, all the inner work that you're doing. And you can always see it outside like this, the world. Yeah. 5, there's something about 5. I would say there was also like a palm reading done. It could be you had it, you're planning to do it, or this Emperor is someone so connected to you had a palm reading about past life. So yeah, I'm also interested with that, but I'm not really in depth with palm reading. But I had my, speaking of, I remember when I was still I would say in my, I'm not quite sure, but I was still 10 years old or more, probably during my teen years. I had my palm reading and something was done actually. So yeah, I grew up with all these like I say, magical ways of doing things in a good way. Yes. So here, the Chariot, which just really flew, and I was looking at the bird outside, the planes. Yeah, a lot of planes as well coming up, planes and birds. think this emperor is now coming. It's like, look at this, it's like the stage is now open, like, you know, like a theater. Like, you are now seeing what's behind the scenes that this emperor has been preparing for you. Like, he could be started to prepare it, maybe not really intending at first to you, but it just eventually realized that he has been preparing this a long time for you, that you're the one who deserves this, and he has been now intuitively tuning in with his own spirit team, divine guides, and you can be praying for this divine masculine. And now he's coming because there's judgment. See, you see the divine, very angelic protection presence here and guidance in both of you and this connection. And this is looks like in the tarot, where this is like the red, the cross part is like really the flag of England. It can be so significant. And Page of Cups, it's just there, it's like very abundant, I would say very abundant vibes with that fish in there, and just you really being so receptive of it. 7 of Wands. Chariot is in the card of number 7, so there's like a double 7 in here, so it could be 7 hours or 7 days, I would say. Yeah, Queen of Swords, so you could be had really you know, had bursted out in such a way that you don't hold back when it comes to words that you wanted to say. Like when it comes to your throat chakra, once you balance it, you know how to really speak up. You're not afraid if people will, as long as you're saying the truth and what you know what you deserve. I mean, you just really like have that freedom that you give, that 1717 in yourself, that you need to speak up what's in your mind and in your heart. And speaking of speaking up, it's 8 of Wands, so there's really movement, there's communications, there's progress. 7, 8. And I would say because of the presence of the emperor here, this communication is really coming from this divine masculine. And 2 of Cups, I would say, like, look at this feather in her, like wings. So yeah, so it's just really like, this is really like, with the cups, presence of cups in here, it's gonna be a very emotional conversation, but this will bring, like, I would say, healing. You know, the symbol of like medicine here, so it's like healing your, especially your soul, healing to both of you. You come together, and it's like the Kundalini rising here. It's 18, 18. Yeah, it's like merging together. And actually, I would say that your energy has been, both of your energies have been merging already in the ether, and now it's, you know, like as within so without, so it's now like coming here on earth. Like, yeah, that's it. It's just really manifesting from 5D into the 3D, and there will be like balance and equal sharing of energies here. So let's proceed now with the Guardian Angel Tarot cards by Rodley Valentine. It's really cute. I would like this, like it has this like Victorian era vibes here in the UK. I mean, when the cherubs as well, it's really nice. Yeah, so let's proceed. Let me just take this card. Yeah. Oh, helper of thought, page of page of swords. I just like said, let me get this too, with the presence of birds again, and the 2 of emotions, which is the 2 of cups. Oh my goodness. Let's get again that 2 of cups that we get. and my candle is just really flickering with a fire. Yeah, it can feel really fire. Wow, like I said, double confirmation. Two of cups, two of cups. Wow, amazing. Thank you. Two of emotion. A relationship grows closer as two people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Amazing. Like, this is this kind of, people say, like, when you meet someone for real, it's just all like a walk in the park and rainbows and butterflies and unicorns. But no, because when you know that you are in the deep soul connection, I would say twin flame connection, is really working on healing each of your traumas and ancestral traumas. And when you have really healed from this, like both, that's the time that there is a union within, and there's also a union in the physical form here on earth of both energies in the physical body. And there's really significant of trees in here. I would say with this, it's like quite hesitant. You might be quite hesitant because of all the hardships that this relationship had gone through, but I would say this masculine energy will be persistent and in pursuing you. Oh, helper of thought. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best as you can. Will meet or are someone, with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. As I was looking to my lion stuffed toy, this person, like I said, have really getting this courage and confidence to really approach you. And I would say birds again. There's really angelic and very, yeah, something with birds. Where is that? I think I was just pointing now. Get ready, because the next set of cards that I will use will involve birds, because it's like divine feather messenger. But let's just get more. Wow, that flip. Wow, this is the emperor. Yeah, so guardian of abundance, eight of abundance. Wow, abundance. Like, we started with the ace of pentacles, very grounded, and it just really flew to the two birds. Three of dots, three of swords, nine of swords, and swords. So there has been really with a lot of thinking going, which has led to this point. I would say sleepless night as well. Before this, I would say this. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, here, guardian of abundance. This is a time of great success for you. All your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. Unexpected job opportunities arise in the near future. Make sure to accept them. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. There's this card again of abundance, of forward movement, like you personally, and also with in a partnership that is to come soonest. But this is what you both had gone through. Three of thoughts. Loving angels surround you to heal and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been for your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. So yeah, like I said, there's really a lot of thinking and contemplation and emotion involved here. And you personally have really like this realization that you have grown or evolved a lot spiritually with all the experiences that you had gone through. And I would say really the strong energy of the masculine that had recently come out of the other side of what we call the dark night of the soul, and coming out into the light now, and with all these realizations, how he have grown along the way. Nine of thoughts. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. So yeah, there's really this angelic guidance that this divine masculine has received or has been receiving. Eight of abundance. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Wow. You can be doing like spiritual business, but for the aim of, we call it business, but it's just like the spiritual work you've been doing within yourself. You're like, this is now the time that you are now sharing your experience and uplifting others and just guiding others, inspiring others by sharing, by being you, sharing your love and light. Yes. So, and also I think with the presence, there are like children, maybe spirit babies involved here. Could it be you and this masculine, you come together, you will have like business or businesses that you will be helpful to children. So it could be like charities and stuff like that. So yeah. Guardian of emotion. This situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to these characteristics within yourself. So it's just really related to what I had said earlier. Doing humanitarian work together. Out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move on in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. So I would say this is more on like the divine masculine's energy that's really very prominent at this time. Like, especially in his old ways of dealing with relationship. Yeah, so it always stem on how you are, like generally how we are brought up in our childhood. So yeah, yes, there's like huge awakening and realizations, and it's just like really guided by the angels to come to you. Intuition and insight. And as a high priestess and empress, you have this really, you are really getting this intuitively that this divine masculine will be coming to you. 18, something about 18 or 9, and you add, yeah, intuition and insight. Your intuitive abilities are very accurate right now, so you can trust your guidance to lead you in the right direction. Follow your own insights over the advice of others, and don't allow fear or worry to guide your way. It may be best to keep your secrets to yourself for now. Wow. Yeah, there's this, like, I would say this long, like, planning. This divine masculine is really keeping to himself, and also you have been also like really being protective with your heart's desires at this time, Speaking of heart sister, that's Love. That's love. Yeah, so last card here. Win-win solution. Win-win, like win twice. There's a strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon and then open your mind to compromise and work together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. I would say this masculine also has been just said it twice. Yeah, getting advice from someone who is really like older than him. Could be a father figure, an uncle, someone really who had gone through a lot in life already. And look, he's pointing out, you can see that one, this camera, pointing out to there's a family here. And there's birds, presence of birds around here, like crows. Yeah. Wow. Could be this masculine as well, imagining having like this older person telling him, imagine like you have this family enjoying children, things like that. So wow, that feels a bit deep. Let me just have some water. Okay, let's now use the Divine Feather Messengers. Oh, that's really very accurate, very repeating, like things like this just really amaze me, how they keep on repeating the messages and take note of those words: heaven, angels, trust, to got this Divine Feather Messengers by Alison de Nicola. There's something too. Of course, my channel's name's The Vibes, so it's 1:14, so that's I love you. See what the Divine Feathers. I have that parrot just really flew. I have lots of feather collections actually. Okay. Okay. Just a lot that wants to come out. Okay. Anything else? Wow. Look how they're just literally like flying. Well, birds, yeah, but oh my goodness, I've been seeing a lot of this Reuben. But let's go back to that one. Let's Starling. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. Oh my goodness, where is that word card here? Just really confirming this, the world. You could be, like I said, doing this humanitarian work together and going around the world. Yes, so yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Parrot, let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. So what would say you are really ahead, farther down the line with this masculine, and now this is his recent realization as well. Like you're taking the lead and you don't care what other people are saying. You just work with the divine guidance that you are getting. You just work with God. And now this divine masculine now understand why you're saying those things and all the manifestations that you are now, he is now seeing that, you know, happening in your life. Canary, step forward now and sing your song. There is power in finding your voice. Oh my goodness, I just mentioned earlier about speaking up your truth of your heart's desires, and just really about like, yeah, letting it out, you know. Finch, new opportunities and choices are opening to you now. Claim them. I just mentioned that you can have like 2 choices of masculine energy coming to you. Excuse me. And also it comes with it comes to doing the work, that you will have this freedom to choose which one you want to do. especially coming out of the 9 to 5 usual 3D job. I think things are really coming into fruition for you. Blue Jay, the time is right to access and master your abilities, those so with humility and control. You have been accessing this realm of magic, like okay. You're using now this for the betterment of others as well, not just for your own good. The power of Swan. Oh, I would say the power of divine grace is within you. I've been saying this word, grace as well. Yeah, the grace that you give to yourself and the grace that you give to someone as well, or to others. You see a lot of swans. I have my own swan stuffed toy in here. Recently, the swan in Grand Union Canal near where I live has had 7 cygnets, and when I went to Cambridge last weekend, I had seen this family of swan with 5 cygnets. They were swimming along with us during our ponting in Cambridge. Yeah, so that was a really lovely weekend there. White Eagle, connection to divine guidance is within you. Like I said, you've been connecting with the divine and you are leading, and this masculine also following your lead. And actually, people close to you and people who may know you, if you have an online platform, is also really following your lead in that sense. Giving them the inspiration to do what they want to do in their lives as well. Magpie, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. I just think, like I said earlier, regards to this, you and especially, mostly, or I would say, it's really getting emphasis of the masculine energy. Yeah, going through these energies recently and realizations and letting go of old ways that's not working anymore. Cardinal, stand tall and proud. See the leadership role unfolding ahead of you. Like I said, you are really in this leader role. Robin, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. Yeah, really embrace your power. He's the only bird feathers that has 2 in here. Really, I've been seeing a lot of robins, and yeah, it's time to really. Actually, this like literally, this masculine will reach out to you. Now, the Gateway of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. This is this one. Wow. I was just saying about light, thought light codes. Light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. I was just talking about these words. Wow. Central Sun. The Central Sun. This is really the perfect time of the year here in the UK to catch some sunlight, some light codes, like because it's the summertime. The abundance downloads, regeneration, success. Again and again, success and success from tarot sets, from yeah, and oracle cards. Just really, yeah. Let's see. Just guided people. Wow, Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with, guess what word? Again, grace. Wow. I have my Lemurian crystal in here, which I got from Glastonbury, from Happy Glastonbury Crystal Shop. It's very, very beautiful, isn't it? I'm just really amazed when I bought this card and got this card, and then I have this one. Really, like just really amazing. I said earlier, divine protection. Here, Sword of Light, divine protection. Cards got breakthrough energy. Let's get this last. Oh my goodness, last 2. Yeah, no, last 3. Because these just cards are really calling my attention. Stellar Gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. It's just a manifestation. Yeah, you're in your manifestation era. Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission and